I was thinking the other days at the Leica Q, at the Leica Q2, at the Leica M10, at the Leica MP, and at the Leica small and quality lenses. But after going out for a photography walk with my X100V, I've thought to myself, this is the best everyday carry camera that it's offering me sufficient image quality. And I want to talk in this video about 5 reasons why I think is that. Let's talk about this now. Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Tudor Matescu and I like to talk about photography gear, photography compositions, tips and tricks, and all that is related to photography. So please subscribe to my channel now if you are in content like this. So as I've told you, the other days I was going out and I was looking at all my cameras, but X100V was there. It's the smallest camera, full of features and full of goodies packed in one single body, in one portable body. And this is the first reason that I want to address. Fujifilm X100V, it is very portable. I started my photography using Fujifilm FinePix X100 and I was able to put that camera in a very small bag like this. But Fujifilm got a little bigger and that small bag, it wasn't sufficient for my X100V. And I was feeling a little disappointed till I found this bag, because at the start I didn't thought to myself use a little bigger bag. But things happened and I saw this bag at my friend and I've said, wow, in this bag X100V will enter and I will be able to take it with me like I've taken at my beginnings my FinePix X100. As we can see here, X100V, it is staying very well in this bag, and also it is sufficiently light to be carried around your waist. And it's a perfect go-to camera. Yes, it will not enter in a pocket like Ricoh GRIII or like Fujifilm X-F10. But this is taking me to the next point. X100V is having a great AF. And this AF, it is very important for street photography and for everyday carry, for everyday photography. I've tried to do some street photography with some manual focusing lens, the TT Artisan lens. Check my review regarding TT Artisan on Fujifilm X Pro 3, link in the card here. So after trying to do some manual focusing, and I really like it, and I was able to get the shots. Again, when you don't want to stay in manual focus, you'll have here the X100V with an extraordinary AF. Yes, maybe it's not the fastest and the greatest, but this AF, it is very good. It's doing the job day and night. So this is huge regarding an everyday carry camera. And I really like it, because I've thought to myself, okay, Leica cameras are very interesting, but you like AF. You'll need to use zone focus with a Leica camera, and what you'll get in the end? What you'll get? You'll get APS-C quality, micro four thirds quality at f8 and so on. If you want that bite, if you want that depth of field, if you want that smoothness of a bokeh, you really must use the lens at f1.4, f2 and get the subject in focus. This f2 lens, it is very sharp. It is sufficiently sharp for an everyday carry. So yes, maybe this camera will not have the dynamic range of a full frame portable small light camera, but it has sufficient dynamic range and the files are sufficiently good to get for a wide lens what you can get from a full frame camera. So this is an important aspect. And this aspect is taking me to this chapter, the image quality. The image quality of X100V, it is very good, and especially extraordinary good in JPEG files. If you put different recipes and if you make the settings right, you'll get extraordinary JPEG files full of details, full of sharpness, full of color tones, full of black and white tones. And this is huge. This is extremely important, because this means you really don't have to edit the files. And where I feel this is really helping me. This is helping me in family photography. Check link in the card why X100V, it may be the best everyday carry for family photography, but also it's helping me in my YouTube videos. I really like when I have to talk about a Fujifilm camera and I really don't have to edit the files. I can take the JPEG files from the Fujifilm camera and show them on the screen. I really don't have to do any kinds of edits, because the files are looking great in black and white and also in colors. So I really like that a lot. And the next point is regarding the crop modes. I really love the fact that this camera has all kinds of crop modes. Yes, digitally crop modes, but they are really helping you get the most out of this camera. You can shoot this camera in 16:9 crop mode. This means you'll have a very cinematic panoramic image, and if you'll put a cinematic recipe, you'll get very nice results. Also, you can use this camera in sports finder mode, and you can set the crop mode in square mode, and you'll have a range finder square in a sports finder mode. It is crazy, it is amazing. I really like this very much. This means you can shoot like Vivian Maier with a rangefinder abilities to see outside of your frame. It's very important. Try it and see it for yourself. So the crop modes are something incredible creative for your photography, and I will do a special video regarding this sports finder and square mode. Also 16:9 and all other crop modes are helping me a lot regarding social media, and this is something very important. On my Sony A7 RC I have just 16:9 format. I really don't have a square format and so on. So crop modes are important, and yes, I wish to have more crop modes on a camera. They are really helping you take your photography where you want, even if they are digitally crop modes. Also, you have the digital zoom, and with the ability to edit the entire raw file. You have the optical viewfinder with these crop modes. You will see in the optical viewfinder these crop modes. I really love that. Now let's talk about the last point. This camera, it's full of goodies. It's full of goodies. You have a very quiet leaf shutter. You have flash, ND filter, videography specs, all kinds of buttons and lots of customizational buttons. You have this tilting screen, you have weather sealing, and so on. The battery life, it is extraordinary, and you can always get a second battery that it will not break your bank. So in conclusion, is this the best everyday carry or not? I was thinking again at Ricoh GRIII and also at Fujifilm X-F10, like an everyday carry cameras. But I don't like the f2.8 of those cameras, and also I don't like the AF of those cameras. For an everyday carry, for me, I really need a camera that is helping me not to think about the technical settings. I really need a camera that I can take it, point and shoot, and get the picture that I want. With this camera I can do this. I can really do this. If I want a portrait at f2, I can put this camera, shoot it, and get that portrait. I can't do this with Ricoh GRIII or X-F10. Also, the AF, it is working very well. I really don't have to think about manual focusing or about all kinds of focusing methods. I just take the camera, point and shoot. And the most important thing, how we all know, the best camera is the camera that you have on you. And this camera is fulfilling this need. You can take this camera, how I've said, put it in a very small bag or even in a winter jacket pocket, and you will have it with you. The image quality, it is on par with full frame cameras in certain situations. Not in all situations, of course, but in lots of situations. And this is important, very important. Also the colors, the JPEGs and all that it's packed in this camera. And this is why I really don't want to sell anymore my Fujifilm X100V. Check link in the card why I wanted to sell my X100V and what happened. And I really recommend this camera as an everyday carry, as an ultimate everyday carry. You'll really get very good pictures with this camera, no questions asked. So I really love this camera, and yes, this is it. This is the perfect everyday camera, the perfect everyday camera. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe now to my channel, because I will post more content like this. Thank you, leave me a comment and talk to you soon. Bye bye.